We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Playoff Baseball here on the YDL Sports Network. I'm Chris Rossetti. I am here at Stern Field in DuBois, getting ready for a District 9 Class 3A first round game, or technically semifinals. It is first round, but it's also the semifinals between the third seeded St. Mary's Flying Dutchman and the second seeded Karns City Gremlins. Today's game being brought to you by the Karns City Hardball Club and Beimel Transportation. Happy to have you alongside on a beautiful Monday afternoon here in DuBois, Pennsylvania, as these two teams get ready to do battle. Karns City enters the game with a mark of 11 wins and 8 losses. St. Mary's coming in at 7-12. The Dutch had a big win last week against Clarion, the top seed in the single A playoffs. Our pitching matchup today will feature Joey O'Donnell taking the bump for the Karns City Gremlins. Cam Kudrow will be the pitcher for St. Mary's. Kudrow comes in at 2-4 on the year with a 5.10 earned run average and 34 1/3 innings pitched. Kudrow has given up 43 hits, 20 walks, has struck out 32. For Karns City, they go with Joey O'Donnell. O'Donnell on the year 3-1 with a 5.03 earned run average, 32 innings pitched, 43 hits, 36 strikeouts, and 10 free passes. We're going to step aside here for a moment. Thank some of our sponsors here on the YDL Sports Network.
Well, howdy there, rodeo fans. The 2026 North Washington Rodeo is sounding up August 18th through the 22nd with a big old kickoff party on the 17th. Grab your boots and hats for bronco riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and plenty of heart-pounding action. Gates at 6, show at 8, social hall serving up supper from 4 to 7. Missed dinner? No worries. We've got concessions rolling all night long on Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. Online at northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. Rain or shine, partner, this rodeo riding on.
Beimel Transportation is an integral part of the region's oil and gas industry as an industry leader in water trucking. Family is at the core of everything we do. Join our team today. Beimel Transportation is now hiring CDL drivers. Find out more at beimeltrans.com. Beimel Transportation wants to wish the Dutch good luck in today's game.
From all of us at the Karns City Hardball Club, we want to wish the Gremlins the best of luck in today's playoff game. Play hard, stay focused, and make Karns City proud. Let's go, Gremlins!
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Hi, this is Fred from K&T Supplies. Whether you're a contractor, plumber, electrician, or a do-it-yourselfer, we have everything you need, including lumber. So, before you head to that out-of-town box store, come see us at K&T Supplies, just west on 322, from Sheets in Brookville. K&T Supplies will have what you need and save you a trip. Plus, we offer superior expertise, and as I always say, good times.
Looking to score big on your next vacation? Start with a travel advisor who delivers. Your Cruise Planner's Advisor is your go-to, saving you time, money, and stress, while hooking you up with exclusive deals, upgraded amenities, and early booking discounts. Get in the game with Griggs Travel at GriggsTravel.com. That's GriggsTravel.com. John Griggs, Port Allegany grad, 1,000-point scorer, 3-sport standout, ready to help you plan your dream getaway. Cruises, resorts, hotels, tours, everything's handled, even your own travel app, and easy rate booking if plans change. This summer, get in the game with Much Game Athletics. Register now for the Girls Shootout and Team Camp, June 12th and 13th, featuring JV and varsity games guaranteed 6 games per team. Register by May 31st. Plus, sign up for the Oil City area Boys and Girls Leagues with Girls Junior High, Boys Junior High, Boys Varsity and Girls Varsity Leagues available. Guaranteed 9 games per team. For questions or information, contact Jeff Pauley at muchgame649@gmail.com or call 814-671-1176. We're back here at Stern Field in DuBois, getting ready for this District 9 3A semifinal game between Karns City and St. Mary's. Let's take a look at our starting lineups first. For the designated visiting team, the St. Mary's Flying Dutchman, the 3rd seed with a 7-12 record under the direction of manager Jesse Beimel. They'll lead off with their center fielder, Tyson Beimel, batting second, and in right field, Mason Nicholas. Batting third is the first baseman, Louis Nidzinski. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Joel Beimel. Batting fifth and doing the pitching, Cam Kudre. Batting sixth and at third base, Benny Mecca. Batting seventh and at second base, AJ Himes. Batting eighth and doing the catching, Ethan Cheadle. And batting ninth, the shortstop, TJ Gornati. So it's Tyson Beimel, Nicholas Nidzinski, Joel Beimel, Kudre, Mecca, Himes, Cheadle, and Gornati for St. Mary's. For Sluggo Smiths, Karns City Gremlins, they'll lead off with their catcher, Camden Slater. Batting second, their shortstop, Brock Dittman. Batting third and in left field, Tyson Frazier. Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cole Johnston. Batting fifth and doing the pitching, Joey O'Donnell. Batting sixth and at first base, Colton Christie. Batting seventh and at third base, Xavier Bartow. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Garrett Fleming. And batting ninth, the right fielder, Bryce Gallen. So it's Slater, Dittman, Frazier, Johnston, O'Donnell, Christie, Bartow, Fleming, and Galling. We will step aside, thank more of our sponsors. When we come back, it'll be time for baseball here at Stern Field. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. secured against evolving threats, and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Back here at Stern Field in DuBois, getting ready for this matchup between Karns City and St. Mary's. Before we continue, we want to acknowledge the important role umpires play in our game. From time to time, we may be critical of specific calls, decisions, or situations as part of our coverage and analysis. But overall, we recognize that umpires work hard, care deeply about the sport, and do a difficult job under constant pressure and scrutiny. As an independent media outlet, our responsibility is to provide honest commentary and fair analysis while also treating officials with respect and professionalism. Our goal is always to strike that balance fairly and responsibly. So let's take a look here defensively for Karns City. At first base, it's Colton Christie. At second, Garrett Fleming. At shortstop, Brock Dittman. At third base, Xavier Bartow. In left field, Tyson Frazier. In center field, Cole Johnston. In right field, Bryce Gallen. And behind the plate, Camden Slater doing the catching for Joey O'Donnell. So it's Christie, Fleming, Dittman, and Bartman first to third. Frazier, Johnston, Gallen left to right. Slater doing the catching for O'Donnell. And again, O'Donnell comes in 3-1 on the year, 503 earned run average. He'll face Tyson Beimel, Mason Nicholas, and Louis Nedzinski here in the first inning for the Dutch. First of two games we have for you here today. We will also have Brookville and AC Valley Union as catcher Slater and leadoff hitter Tyson Beimel shake hands, instigated there by Tyson Beimel. Nice show of sportsmanship there by Tyson. And we're underway with our first pitch. It's in there for a called strike one. Justin Skiba calling the balls and strikes today. No balls and a strike here on Beimel. Ground ball. Third baseman Bartow up with it across the diamond, one away here in the St. Mary's first inning. That'll bring up Mason Nicholas. Nicholas hitting .283 on the year. Dave Neal, the umpire at first. Kevin Doverspike at second. Mike Hassan at third. Really good umpiring crew out there today. Ball one called here to Mason Nicholas. And I stand by that statement I read just a few seconds ago, folks. Yes, sometimes we do criticize, and I'm as guilty as anybody of that, as here's a swing and a miss, an umpire's call or decision on the field. But it is, first of all, never personal. And second of all, we understand that we're all human beings and we all make mistakes. I make mistakes. I probably sometimes handle those calls differently than I should, as there's a swing and a miss, strike two. And I want to sincerely apologize to any official or umpire out there who has felt aggrieved by that. It's not done intentionally, and I'm not saying it'll never happen again, but I have tried better to be about that. So that's all I'm going to say about that at this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Mason Nicholas. 1 out in the top of the first. We have the inning listed as the bottom. There we go. That ball is a little chopper. Now we're going to have a race to the bag, and getting there is Christie ahead of the runner Nicholas. And there's 2 away here in the first inning, and that'll bring up Louis Nedzinski. Nedzinski stepping in, multiple sports star for St. Mary's, 267, 9 driven in. Nedzinski, a senior, hoping this isn't his last athletic event for the Dutch. It's a called strike. Winner of this one will play the winner of our next game between Brookville and AC Valley Union for the district title on Wednesday. I believe that game is at 4 o'clock in Showers Field. Swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes on Nedzinski. I will double check that with District 9 Baseball Chairman Dave Osborne, who is here today. No balls, 2 strikes on Niedzinski. Way outside. Now it's 1-2 on Niedzinski. Earlier this year, Joey O'Donnell had a fantastic performance on the day where his grandfather had passed. Yeah, he went, and that is called. That's a swinging strike 3, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the first. St. Mary's nothing, and Karns City coming to bat.
This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to tell you about my friends at the Rehab Center, Chiropractors Caring for Health, with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. I've been going to the Rehab Center since 2009, and I wouldn't trust my back and neck health to anyone else. The Rehab Centers include 3 D9 athletic alums, and Isaac Greeley of Port Allegany, Matt Brush of Brookville, and Derek Mason of Cameron County, along with 4 additionally highly trained chiropractors, including Jason Jacobs. Find out more at therehabcenters.com. That's the Old English spelling of centers with an RES at the end.
Back here at Stern Field as we go to the bottom of the first inning of a scoreless game. Defensively for St. Mary's, it'll be Louis Niedzinski at first. A.J. Himes is at second. T.J. Gornati is the shortstop. Benny Mecca is at third. Michael Miller in left. Tyson Beimel's in center. Mason Nicholas is in right. And Ethan Cheadle doing the catching for Cam Coudray. So it's Niedzinski, Himes, Gornati, and Mecca first to third. Miller, Tyson Beimel, and Nicholas left to right. Cheadle doing the catching for Cam Coudray, who comes in 2-4 in the year, 34 1/3 innings pitched, a 5.10 earned run average for Coudray, who is a senior. The last, I believe, in the long line of Coudrays that have come through St. Mary's, all of them been great athletes. It'll be Slater, Dittman, and Frazier for Karns City here leading off in the first inning, as finishing up his warm-up tosses is Coudray. Slater, not often you see a catcher leading off, but Slater leads off here for Karns City. 381 on the year, 17 driven in. 860 OPS for Slater. Coudray, the righty, already waving off his catcher. Now he's ready for his first pitch. High and tight, ball 1. There's a ground ball. First baseman Niedzinski to the pitcher. Coudray covering, 1 away. That'll bring up Brock Dittman, the sophomore, hitting 373 on the year. Has a homer, 19 driven in for Dittman. Brockstad Scott, sometimes known as Howie. Send us an occasional photo now and then. Really appreciate that from him, as that's inside high, ball 1. 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one on Dittman. Wind and the pitch. High. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 on Dittman here. Down low, and it's now 3-1 on Dittman. The walks do seem to tend to creep up on Coudray. He has walked 20 in 34 1/3. 3-1 pitch to Brock Dittman. Inside, ball 4. We have our game's first base runner on a 1-out walk here in the bottom of the first inning to Brock Dittman. That'll bring up Tyson Frazier. Frazier hitting 327 with a homer and 18 driven in. Karns City plays its home games at Pullman Park in Butler. Not necessarily a conducive place for a lot of home runs, as That's a ball one up high. So Kudre struggling a bit with his command right now. It's 1 ball and no strikes here on Frazier. Frazier taking all the way, takes a strike, 1 ball and 1 strike. Kudre checks the runner at first, comes home, and that ball is ripped over the head of Mecca at third, and it'll go into left field for a base hit. Dittman will stop at second, and we have the game's first hit, and now Karns City has something going here. First and second and just 1 out for their cleanup man, Cole Johnston. Johnston came back to baseball this year and playing, frankly, like a Johnston. 429 on the year, 3 homers, 20 RBIs. His dad, Jordan, a great player at Clarion Limestone. His uncle, Hayden, was a Division I player. I believe it was at Ohio University. Hayden, one of the best I've ever seen come out of District 9. Graduated in 2005. 0-1 pitch, but it's 0-2 here on Cole. Earlier in the year, I said he had a great game at a field at CL where his uncle Hayden played, but Hayden didn't actually ever play there. Thanks to Craig Heibel for reminding me of that through Blaine Gold. A couple of Red Bank guys there. Heibel, the former manager of the Red Bank Valley Bulldogs. Blaine Gold, of course, the football coach at Red Bank. As the first year of the field at Clarion Limestone was the year after Hayden Johnston graduated. His home field, the Clarion County Park, which has probably seen its last high school game with Clarion and CL forming a co-op next year as he fouls that ball away. Remains no balls and 2 strikes on Cole Johnston. Kind of will miss games at the Clarion County Park. Not so much from a broadcast aspect, not the easiest place to broadcast from, but I always liked watching games there. Watched a lot of Legion games back in the late 90s, early 2000s, as that's up high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Field drastically improved throughout the years. Kudre checks the runners. Brings home. That's over the top of the head. Runner's taking off for third. Throw goes down, and it's going to be off the glove of the third baseman, Mecca, but not getting far enough away for Dittman to score. On the wild pitch, runners move up 90 feet, and now with 2 balls and 2 strikes on Cole Johnston, there are 2 in scoring position as Jesse Baumel, the manager of St. Mary's, brings out some more baseballs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the delivery. Johnson, little fister. That's going to get a run home. Now the question is, can they get him at first? They do not. They do not as Johnston beats it out. Infield single for Cole Johnston. RBI, and it's 1-0 Karns City. So Johnston, a weak grounder to short. Granati charged it, but his throw was late as Johnston runs well. Quarterback for the Gremlins, dual threat quarterback in football, Johnston is. So that'll bring up Joey O'Donnell with a chance to help himself. Johnson takes off for second. Throw goes down. It's cut off by the shortstop. Now a throw to third. Diving back in safely there is Frazier. And now it's second and third. And just 1 out and a 1-0 count now on Joey O'Donnell. Karns City up 1-0 here. That catches the inside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, they're saying it's no balls and 2 strikes. So I guess he called that first one a strike. Blame that on our scorekeeper over here, the great Joey Greco, who's a fantastic human being, folks. It's just me teasing him a little bit with that. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes. If you don't know Joey Greco, you should. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on O'Donnell. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there for Kudre. 2 away now for Colton Christie. Christie checks in, hitting .241 with just 4 RBIs. He could go 50% more with a base hit here. Ball 1 up high. After 1 out, Dittman walked. Frazier singled. Wild pitch moved the runners up 90 feet, and then the infield single by Johnston got a run home. That's high, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Johnston then stole second, where he is now. As Frazier leads off third, Johnson leads off second. 2-0 pitch to Christie. Inside, and now it's 3-0 on Christie. 3 balls and no strikes on Colton Christie. If he reaches, Xavier Bartow is next. Wind in the 3-0. High and tight, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Second walk issued here in the inning by Kudre, and that'll bring up Xavier Bartow. Bartow checks in, hitting .328 with a team tying 20 RBIs going into the game. He now trails Johnston by a run, by an RBI there as he takes strike 1. Of course, a single could very easily give him the team lead right back. No balls in 1 strike here on Bartow. Wind in the 0-1. Bartow, little flare. That is going to be caught out there in right field by Mason Nicholas as it hung up, and the inning is over. For Karns City in the first, there was a run on 2 hits, no errors, a couple of walks, and the bases were left loaded. At the end of 1 full inning, it is Karns City 1, St. Mary's nothing here on the YDL Sports Network.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number.
Bimel Transportation is an integral part of the region's oil and gas industry as an industry leader in water trucking. Family is at the core of everything we do. Join our team today. Bimel Transportation is now hiring CDL drivers. Find out more at bimeltrans.com. Bimel Transportation wants to wish the Dutch good luck in today's.
From all of us at the Karns City Hardball Club, we want to wish the Gremlins the best of luck in today's playoff game. Play hard, stay focused, and make Karns City proud. Let's go, Gremlins! Bottom of the second inning, 1-0, or top of the second inning, 1-0 Karns City. It'll be Joe Bimel leading off. Joel takes ball 1. Left-handed hitting DH will be followed by Cam Kudre and Benny Mecca. That misses low, and it's 2 balls and no strikes on the left-handed hitting. Bimel comes in with .255 average. Team leading 2 homers, 17 driven in. That also leads the team. Joey O'Donnell's 2-0 pitch stays high, and now it's 3-0. Three balls in, no strikes here on Joey O'Donnell. Down low, ball 4, 4-pitch walk from Joey O'Donnell to Joel Bimel. First base runner for St. Mary's. That'll bring up Cam Kudre. Kudre comes in hitting .260 with 6 RBIs. Takes a long look down at third base coach manager Joel Bimel. See if they're bunting here. They are not showing it here, and it's a called strike as he's taking all the way. No balls, 1 strike here on Bimel. On Kudre. With Bimel leading off a first. Quick throw over. Bimel dives back in safely. Really like the fact that District 9 goes with 4 umpires here in a semifinal game. Important game. Make sure that nobody has to cover more than 1 base. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Or strike 2, excuse me. No balls and 2 strikes here on Kudre. So 0-2 on Kudre. Joel Bimel leads off of first. Joey O'Donnell will look over there, takes a long look. Comes set. Delivers the 0-2. Kudre pops it up. Shortstop Dittman going back out into shallow left center field. Makes the catch. There's one away. That'll bring up Benny Mecca. Mecca hitting 250 on the year, driven in 4. Joey O'Donnell set. Comes home. Down low, ball 1. Nice stop there by Slater, the catcher. One ball, no strikes here on Mecca. O'Donnell's 1-0 pitch. There's a called strike. It pops out of the glove of the catcher Slater, but not far enough for Baumel to go anywhere. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Donald ready with the 1-1. Little chopper. Shortstop Dittman's going to go to second for 1. On to first in time for the double play. And the inning is over. So a 6-4-3 twin killing ends the St. Mary's second. No runs, no hits. There was a walk, a double play, and nobody left on base. We head to the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 Karns City here in this District 9 3A semifinal game on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you planning for retirement, looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Bottom of the second inning, it'll be Fleming, Gallen, and Slater. 8-9-1 for Karns City with a 1-0 lead. Fleming takes a strike inside. One in the 0-1. Fouled out of play, and it's no balls and 2 strikes on Fleming. Fleming 261, 6 RBIs on the year. For the sophomore, young Karns City team. That misses for a ball, 1 ball, and 1 strike. Just 2 seniors on this Karns City squad, Colton Christie and Joey O'Donnell. 1-2 delivery. Did he hold? It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. They check down at first, say no swing. Also, only 6 juniors on this Karns City squad. That's high and tight. Now it's 3-2. Winding the 3-2 delivery. Inside, ball 4. Third walk issued by Kudre here. It'll bring up Bryce Gallen, hitting 300 on the year with 8 driven in. Gallen, one of those 6 juniors on the squad. Kudre, throw over. Boy, they had Fleming leaning the wrong way, but he's able to scamper back in just ahead of the tag from Nazinski. Ooh, they almost had him there. Showing bunt, lays it down foul, strike 1 on Gallen. So no balls, 1 strike here on Bryce Gallen. Shows bunt again. Bunts it straight up in the air. Oh, nice catch by the catcher. Cheadle, he didn't know where it was at first. He started out like it was in front of the plate, realized it was behind the plate, makes a diving catch on it in the catcher's box. Really, really, really nice play there for out number 1. It'll bring up Camden Slater. Also, Slater, line drive into left center field. Coming over to cut it off is it was right center field. Cutting off, throw to third, not in time. Gets away from the third baseman. As Nicholas fired that in. Slater, first pitch, singles to right, goes to second on the throw. And it's second and third and 1 out for Brock Dittman. So I didn't even get a chance to compliment umpire Justin Skiba getting out of the way there, making sure that the catcher had whatever he needed to catch that ball. And then Dittman just got hit. So now the bases are loaded as Kudre continues to struggle. And you got to wonder how long Jesse Baumel sticks with him here. Right now, it's still 1-0, but the bases are loaded for Tyson Frazier, who has a single in this game. First pitch to Frazier is way high, ball 1. So right now, Kudre struggling with his command. 1-0 pitch to Frazier. Inside, and now it's 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, bases loaded. Corners are in for St. Mary's here in the second. Middle infield playing back at the edge of the grass. Frazier, fly ball, shallow left field. Miller coming in, and then it's over his head. It's a fair ball. He didn't know where it was. It's a fair ball. It's going to bounce out of play, I do believe. It does. And it'll be a double for Frazier that scores 2 as the left fielder Miller didn't seem to know where it was at. And now there's some discussion. Miller thought it was a foul ball, and now they're going to go out and have a conversation with the third base umpire. Jesse Beimel's going to. That was his call. He was right on top of it. I don't know how Miller could have seen whether it was fair or foul. He didn't know where the ball was at first. And now they're going to bring them all in. I'm not sure. So they're going to discuss this. We'll wait and see what the call is. Outside of the home plate umpire and the third base umpire, I'm not sure who else could have made this call. It's a fair ball, and they got that right. I really think they got that right. I absolutely 100% think the umpires did a fantastic job there. They did a great job there. Mike Hassan was right on top of the call from the start, and Justin Skiba was right there to make the call to help him out if he needed it, and it's a 2-run double for Frazier, and now Cole Johnston is hit by the pitch as the second hit batter of the inning, and Out comes Jesse Beimel. He didn't really want to do this, but I don't know if he has much of a choice here. So Jesse Beimel is going to have to make a pitching change. Already down 3-0. Bases are loaded, and Cam Kudre just doesn't have it today. So let's see what he decides to do here. So he's looking around, talking to his guys, doing a good job of letting Cam know, hey, not your fault necessarily. And we will have a pitching change here, and we'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network.
A good garbage company is like a good utility player. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For great dependable garbage service in Clarion County, no one does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over...
Apologize, folks. They've decided to stay with Cam Kudre here. So I thought they were making a move, but they're going to stay with Cam Kudre. And so Joey O'Donnell will come to the plate with the bases loaded. Ball one. So Jesse Beimel deciding to stick with his senior Kudre here, hoping that he can dial it back in quickly. 1 ball and no strikes. And he hits him. He hits him, and that'll bring in another run. And it is now 4-0, and it's the third hit batter of the inning. And now he must not believe that he's got anybody else he can go to right now, is all I can figure. As Kudre is struggling out there, he's hit 2 in a row, 3 in the inning. He's walked a batter this inning. 3 runs are in, bases are loaded, and Colton Christie at the plate takes high, ball 1. This game could get away from St. Mary's in a heartbeat right now. 1-0 pitch to Christie. Christie, ground ball. First baseman can't field it. Throw over to first is not in time. I think we're going to go with an error there on the first baseman. And it is now 5-0. Going to give an RBI there to Christie. That'll bring up Xavier Bartow. The 9th man to bat in the inning, and the bases are still loaded. Takes ball 1. One-oh delivery. Called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike on Bartow. Bartow, the 9th man to bat here in the second inning. 4 runs are in, bases are loaded, 1 out for the Gremlins. Ground ball, that's weakly hit. Third baseman Mecca throw across is in time. Another run will score, and it's now 6-0 Karns City as the runners. Frazier scores. Well, actually, Frazier scored on the last one. That would have been Johnston scores. O'Donnell to third, Christie to second on the ground out. Now the 10th man to bat in the inning, Garrett Fleming, who walked and scored leading off this inning. Takes ball 1. Two-run double by Frazier. Hit batter, air. Fielder's choice gets some other runs home. It's 5 runs in the inning, and it is now 6-0. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike here on Fleming. It's inside, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike on Fleming. Runners are at second and third, 2 outs, 5 in for Karns City. They lead 6-0. Little ground ball. Nadzinski at first will pick it up. He'll flip to the pitcher covering, and the inning comes to a close. But not before Karns City picks up 5 more runs on a pair of hits. There was an error, couple of walks, couple of hit batters, and 2 left on base. We go to the third inning. It's now Karns City 6 and St. Mary's 0 here on the YDL Sports Network.
From all of us at the Karns City Hardball Club, we want to wish the Gremlins the best of luck in today's playoff game. Play hard, stay focused, and make Karns City proud. Let's go, Gremlins!
Bimel Transportation is an integral part of the region's oil and gas industry as an industry leader in water trucking. Family is at the core of everything we do. Join our team today. Bimel Transportation is now hiring CDL drivers. Find out more at bimeltrans.com. Bimel Transportation wants to wish the Dutch good luck in today's game.
Well, howdy there, rodeo fans. The 2026 North Washington Rodeo is sounding up August 18th through the 22nd with a big old kickoff party on the 17th. Grab your boots and hats for bronco riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and plenty of heart-pounding action. Gates at 6, show at 8, social hall serving up supper from 4 to 7. Missed dinner? No worries. We've got concessions rolling all night long on Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. Online at northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. Rain or shine, partner, this rodeo riding on. A good garbage company is like a good utility player. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For great dependable garbage service in Clarion County, no one does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today.
Bottom of the third, A.J. Himes leads off by chopping one foul. Strike one. It'll be Himes, Cheadle, and Granati, the bottom third of the order for St. Mary's. Their offense needs to get to work as they trail 6-0 here in the third. Winner moves to Wednesday's championship game as that just misses inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Loser season is over. That championship game will be at neighboring Showers Field here in DuBois on Wednesday at 4 o'clock. 1-1 pitch. Outside, and it's 2-1 here. 2 balls, 1 strike on Himes. O'Donnell's 2-1 delivery in there for a strike, and it's 2-2. 6 runs on 4 hits for Karns City. They've taken advantage of 3 hit batters and 3 walks in this game. 2-2 delivery, swing and a miss. Strike 3, second strikeout for O'Donnell. Bring up Ethan Cheadle. Cheadle hitting 182 on the year. Cheadle just a sophomore. Takes ball 1 down low. If you're just joining us, Karns City scored a run in the first and then tacked on 5 in the second. They lead 6-0 here. That's going to miss high and outside, and it's 2 balls and no strikes on Cheadle. There's a called strike. 2 balls and a strike on Cheadle. Winding a 2-1. Way outside. It's 3 balls and a strike here on Cheadle. O'Donnell hits Cheadle. Oh, is it a foul ball? It's a foul ball. It actually hit Cheadle's bat. Wow. O'Donnell got lucky there as he was way inside and Cheadle just couldn't get the bat out of the way, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. So I wasn't real sure what happened there originally. Good job by Justin Skiba behind the plate, immediately signaling it was a foul ball. 3-2, lofted into shallow left field, just out of the reach of Brock Dittman, who gave it his all, but comes up just shy. It'll be a 1-out single for Cheadle, the first hit of the game for St. Mary's. Bring up TJ Granati, hitting .214 on the year. Now we're going to get a runner for Cheadle. Cannot see his number right now.
Justin, who'd you say?
So, still don't know who's running down there. See if we can get that for you. We do know somebody's running as a courtesy runner for showing bunt and bunting through it. Maybe number 8. It's number 6, JJ Hansloven. So Hansloven, the courtesy runner at first. No balls in 1 strike as Hansloven gets back in there safely on the. Showing bunt again, way outside. Now, quick snap throw down to first. Back in safely is Hansloven. Hansloven, I do believe, the younger brother of Molly. Great athlete up at St. Mary's. I might have that wrong, though. If I have that wrong, folks, and it's a cousin or something, please let me know. Here's the bunt, put down. Nice play by O'Donnell. He'll flip underhanded to the first baseman, Christie, and there's 2 away now after the sacrifice goes 1-3. So 2 outs, runner in scoring position for the Dutch for the top of the lineup in Tyson Beimel. Beimel comes in to today hitting .407 with 12 RBIs. He grounded out the third in the first. 2 outs here in the third, 6-0 Karns City. St. Mary's runner at scoring position in the person of Hansloven. And there's a ball hit into right field, and the right fielder, Gallen, cruises over to make the catch and end the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left on base for St. Mary's. We go to the bottom of the third. It is Karns City 6 and St. Mary's nothing here on the YDL Sports Network.
All American HQ custom apparel and engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ custom apparel and engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals. Going to the bottom of the third inning, it'll be Gallen, and then the top of the order, Slater and Dittman due up for Karns City in the 6-0 lead. Kudre is still out catching, and it's ball 1. Down low, and it's ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on Gallen, who popped up into foul territory to the catcher, Cheadle, who made a great catch last inning. Winding the 2-0. Grounder foul, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. First of 2 here. That one is chopped foul down to third base line again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Coming up next, Brookville and AC Valley Union. Try to get you some scores.
Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, can you shoot me an email, or did you just send me one recently?
Ball is popped up. Shortstop Gornati is there. Put it away for out number 1 here in the third.
Now batting catcher number 6, Camden Slater.
Bring up Camden Slater. Slater 1 for 2, has a single and a run scored. Swing and a miss by Slater. Strike 1. That misses low, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
All right, when I get in tomorrow and Ben shows up, I'll get with him and ask him what's going on because, we definitely don't want any expire. All right.
Score from softball as that ball's low, 2 balls and 1 strike. 10-0. Keystone over Forest Area in 5 innings in the Double-A playoffs. That ball is fouled out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two from Kujre, little fister, second baseman Himes to first baseman Nidzinski. Quickly 2 away here in the Karns City third. That'll bring up Brock Dittman. Dittman's been on base twice. Walked and scored in the first, hit by a pitch and scored in the second. We're now in the third. 6-0 Karns City over St. Mary's in this District 9 3A semifinal contest. Foul ball, just kind of an excuse me check swing there. Dittman didn't really want to, but it got his bat, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Elk County Catholic leads Port Allegany in softball and single A quarterfinals 4-1, bottom of the third at Port Allegany as that ball misses 1 ball and 1 strike. Chopper, second baseman Himes, throw over in time to get Dittman. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Camp Kujre at the end of 3, 6-0 in favor of Karns City. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Well, howdy there, rodeo fans. The 2026 North Washington Rodeo is sounding up August 18th through the 22nd with a big old kickoff party on the 17th. Grab your boots and hats for bronco riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and plenty of heart-pounding action. Gates at 6, show at 8, social hall serving up supper from 4 to 7. Missed dinner? No worries. We've got concessions rolling all night long on Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. Online at northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. Rain or shine, partner, this rodeo riding on. We head to the 4th inning, 6-0 Karns City over St. Mary's. Another score update in the 2nd inning with just 1 out in the second. Kerwinsville leads Otto Eldred 15-0 in softball action. So here for St. Mary's, it'll be Nicholas Nidzinski and Joe Beimel. 2, 3, and 4. Pfister, third baseman Bartow gives it a chase, but it's out of play down the third base side. Strike 1. Karns City 1 in the first, 5 in the second for their 6. St. Mary's is yet to get on the scoreboard. Outside. 1 ball and 1 strike on Nicholas, who grounded out to the first baseman Christie back in the first. There's a ground ball, foul ball down the third base side, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wind in the 1-2. Fouled it away down the first base side this time. Remains 1 ball and 2 strikes on Mason Nicholas, leading off here in the 4th for the Dutch. This ball is popped up in foul territory. Third baseman Bartow makes the catch and then stumbles backwards, but he does make the catch. And there's 1 away. Bring up Louis Nidzinski. Nidzinski struck out back in the first inning. Nidzinski came in hitting .267. I think that was a called strike. He did start to offer at it as well, but it's no balls and 1 strike. Wine in the 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike on Nidzinski. Wine in the 1-1. Down low, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike on Nidzinski. O'Donnell has given up 1 hit, has struck out 2, walked a batter so far. He's faced just 1 over the minimum thanks to a double play. Now it's 3 balls and a strike on Nidzinski. Joey O'Donnell wind in the 3-1. Called strike. Nidzinski thought it was ball 4. He's going to have to come back to the bag, or to the plate, I should say, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch from Joey O'Donnell. Fouled out of play by Louis Nidzinski. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Donald shakes off Slater. Now he has what he wants. Payoff pitch. Misses low. Slater held that there for a long time, hoping to get the call. Didn't get it. Ball 4. Second walk issued here by O'Donnell. That'll bring up Joel Beimel, who walked leading off the second inning, but was erased on an inning ending. 6-4-3 double play. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Beimel came in hitting .255 with a couple of homers, 17 driven in. Guess he's still hitting .255 since he walked in his first at bat. Throw over, back in safely is Nidzinski. There's a called strike, no balls and 2 strikes. Nice to see Karns City Athletic Director Chris Bellis here in the booth. Chris was a fantastic basketball player back in the day. There's Elijah. Oh, great catch. Oh, Dittman makes a great catch out there diving. 2 away after Brock Dittman comes up with a nice diving catch. We got Cam Coudray. Yeah, Chris Bellis played at Butler County Community College. A little time at IUP, a little time at Clarion University. Swing and a miss by Coudray. Chris's claim to fame is he's not quite as good of a basketball player as his brother Sean, who was the PSAC West Rookie of the Year. No balls and 1 strike here on Coudray. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Nice stop there by Slater. 0-2 on Coudray. 2 outs. Nedzinski, who walked with 1, is at first. Runner goes inside. Slater's not going to have any shot as that ball was not in a real good place to throw out a guy. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes as Nedzinski steals second. So Nedzinski's at second. 1-2 here on Coudray, who could help himself with a base hit. O'Donnell's pitch outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Coudray. Checks the runner, Nedzinski at second, comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. It's down low. Slater's going to have to throw to first. He does. And the inning is over. No runs, no hits. There was a walk and a man left on base. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still 6-0 Karns City here in DuBois.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Bimel Transportation is an integral part of the region's oil and gas industry as an industry leader in water trucking. Family is at the core of everything we do. Join our team today. Bimel Transportation is now hiring CDL drivers. Find out more at bimeltrans.com. Bimel Transportation wants to wish the Dutch good luck in today's game.
From all of us at the Karns City Hardball Club, we want to wish the Gremlins the best of luck in today's playoff game. Play hard, stay focused, and make Karns City proud. Let's go, Gremlins!
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Bottom of inning number 4, 6-0 Karns City on top of St. Mary's. Cam Coudray still out there. First pitch swinging is Tyson Frazier. Ground ball to the shortstop, Granati. His throw is wild, but a nice play by Nedzinski to come off the bag, take the throw, and make the tag on Frazier. So 1 away here. That is now 5 in a row set down by Coudray, who has quickly managed to dial it back in after giving up those 6 runs in the first 2 innings. 1 out for Cole Johnston. Johnston, little chopper, foul down to third base side, strike 1. Carwinsville now leads Otto Eldred 20-0 in the 2nd inning. Keystone beat Forest area, 10-0 in 5. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Johnston. There's a called strike, 1 and 2. This is softball action. That was a double A, that Keystone game. The Kerwinsville game, single A. Kerwinsville 12 in the first, 8 in the second so far. Still just 1 out in the second inning. As that ball is popped up, giving it a chase over there was Nadzinski. It's out of play. And it remains 1 ball and 2 strikes on Cole Johnston, who has an infield RBI single and was hit by a pitch and scored a run. One, 2 delivery to Johnston, swing and a miss, and Cheeto's going to have to throw down to first. He does, and that completes the strikeout. Second strikeout for Kudre, and quickly 2 away. And again, Kudre is now retired 6 in a row. Didn't look like he should have probably even been allowed to get out of that second inning, and Jesse Beimel stuck with him, and he's now kind of dialed it back in as it's ball 1 inside to Joey O'Donnell. One ball, no strikes here on O'Donnell. O'Donnell pops it to deep center field. Going back on it, it's off the center field wall. O'Donnell on his way to second. He will hold there with a 2-out double. So that ball ended up being hit a lot harder than I thought off the bat originally. And O'Donnell has himself a 2-out double. And that'll bring up Colton Christie. Sometimes when you're sitting here right at field level behind the plate, you get fooled. And I got fooled there completely. Should have known better. Just watch the fielders, Chris. They'll pretty much most of the time tell you what's going on. Ground ball, third. It eats up the third baseman, Mecca. His throw across isn't going to be in time. That'll allow a runner to go to third, too. So that's going to be an error on Mecca. And now it's first and third for Xavier Bartow. So after 2 outs, O'Donnell doubles. Christie reaches on the air. Bartow at the plate, swings and grounds it to the first baseman. Nadzinski makes a nice play, and he'll step on the bag to end the threat. For Karns City in the fourth, no runs, a hit, an error, and 2 left on base. We go to the fifth. It is still Karns City 6, St. Mary's nothing here in District 9 high school baseball action on the YDL Sports Network.
Looking to score big on your next vacation? Start with a travel advisor who delivers. Your Cruise Planners Advisor is your go-to, saving you time, money, and stress, while hooking you up with exclusive deals, upgraded amenities, and early booking discounts. Get in the game with Griggs Travel at GriggsTravel.com. That's GriggsTravel.com. John Griggs, Port Allegany grad, 1,000-point scorer, 3-sport standout, ready to help you plan your dream getaway. Cruises, resorts, hotels, tours, everything's handled, even your own travel app, and easy rate booking if plans change. This summer, get in the game with Much Game Athletics. Register now for the Girls Shootout and Team Camp, June 12th and 13th, featuring JV and varsity games guaranteed 6 games per team. Register by May 31st. Plus, sign up for the Oil City area boys and girls leagues with girls junior high, boys varsity, and girls varsity leagues available. Guaranteed 9 games per team. For questions or information, contact Jeff Pauley at muchgame649@gmail.com or call 814-671-1176.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Head to the top of the fifth inning here at Stern Field in DuBois. It'll be Mecca, Himes, and Cheadle. 6, 7, and 8 against Joey O'Donnell. O'Donnell is throwing a fantastic game so far here today. Giving up just one hit, struck out 3, walked a pair, throws ball 1 to Mecca. O'Donnell at 56 pitches, now 57. It's outside, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Wind in the 2-0. Outside 3-0. There's a called strike. And there's ball 4, so third walk issue, or a third walk issued by, on the wrong side. Sorry about that, folks. Third walk issued by O'Donnell is A.J. Himes. Ground ball. That's going to be backhanded by Dittman. His throw is high. It's going to be an infield single for Himes. And now St. Mary's with something going on here in the 5th. Runners at first and second and nobody out. Bring up Ethan Cheadle. First pitch to Cheadle on the outside corner, strike 1. Cheadle singled in his first at bat. Shows bunt, lays it down. That's a really good one. Third baseman Bartow up with it. Throw across in time to get Cheadle. And on the sacrifice, Mecca to third and Himes to second. Bring up TJ Gurnati, who sacrificed in his first at bat. That's high, ball 1. Second and third, 1 out for St. Mary's here in the 5th, looking for runs as they trail 6-0. There's a called strike, 1 ball and 1 strike on Gurnati. That's low. Nice stop there by Slater. Rolled away from a little bit. He was able to get it back before a runner could score, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Ball is fouled out of play, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes on Gurnati. Now it's 3-2 on Gurnati. Top of the order is next. O'Donnell doesn't want to walk a guy to get to the top of the order with the bases loaded here. Ground ball, base hit up the middle. That's going to score 1. They're going to send the second runner. The throw is offline, and now they've got the runner. Well, they would have, but nobody was covering first. So Getting back into first there was Gornati, but he drives in 2 with the base hit to center. And it's 6-2, still just 1 out. Back to the top of the order in Tyson Beimel. So St. Mary's making some noise now here in the 5th. Donald's throw over, check back, and the ball gets away. Ball gets away from the first baseman, Christie, and on the throwing error by the pitcher, O'Donnell, there's now a runner at second and just 1 out and a chance here for Beimel. So tried to pick the runner off first and threw it away, did O'Donnell. Now his little chopper, third baseman, looks the runner back, throws across, gets him. As Beimel stumbling down the line. As now Christie saying something to Beimel about him running into his knee, and Beimel was saying something back to Christie. So 2 outs now as things got a little heated there between Christie, the first baseman, and Beimel. And now Nicholas fouls it away back on the third base side, out of play way back there. No balls and a strike here on Nicholas. Nicholas 0 for 2. Grounded the first, fouled out in foul territory to the first baseman, Christie. A 1 down low, 1-1. 1-1 on Mason Nicholas. Runner at second, 2 runs in for St. Mary's. They'd love to get that third one and cut that lead that was 6-0 going to this 5th and a half. Grounder, shortstop Dittman up with it. Throw across in time, and the inning is over. But not before St. Mary's does pick up 2 runs on a pair of hits. There was an error, a walk, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 6-2 Karns City over St. Mary's. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front 9, coupled with a back 9 situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Head to the bottom of the 5th inning. 6-2 Karns City now leads here in this District 9 3A semifinal. Garrett Fleming leading off, fouls the first pitch away from Cam Kudre. Kudre gave up 6 runs, 5 of them earned in the first 2 innings, but he's really settled down since then. A 1 pitch. Fouled away, 0-2 here on Fleming. Fleming is struck out. Nope, he walked and scored and grounded to first. Walk leading off that 5-run second inning. That pitch way over his head. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That inning kind of got away from Kudre as he gave up 5 runs on just 2 hits. He hit a couple guys, walked a guy. fact, walked 2 in that inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Not realizing it at first was Fleming. That'll give the catcher Cheadle time to throw him out.
Once again, David Lutz, we have your cell phone at the press box window. It's the window facing Heigl Field.
1 away for Bryce Gallen.
Now batting right fielder number 25, Bryce Gallen.
Gallen's fouled out and popped up. 6 runs in the first 2 innings as Gallen just kind of turned out of the way of that one. Ball 1. The first 2 innings, 1 in the first, 5 in the second for Karns City, 2 here in the top of the 5th for St. Mary's has gotten them back within 6-2. Gallen base hit into left field. Left fielder Miller up with it, gets it in. 1 out single for Karns City. Take us back to the top of the lineup and Camden Slater. Slater 1 for 3, had a single and a run scored in the second. 5 times Karns City scored in that second inning. Pops it up. Third baseman Mecca is giving way to the shortstop Granati, who makes the catch.
Now batting shortstop number 24, Brock Dittman.
2 away now for Brock Dittman. Dittman walked and scored in the first, was hit by a pitch and scored in the second, and grounded out in the third. We're now in the 5th. 2 outs, runner at first. Dittman takes ball 1. One-0 delivery in there for a called strike, 1-1. Again, first of 2 for us today. AC Valley, Union, Brookville, the other semifinal in AAA coming up next. Down low, that's going to get away from the catcher, Cheadle. Going to second on the wild pitch is Gallen. Now there's a runner in scoring position here for Dittman. That's high. Now it's 3-1 on Dittman. Three-one delivery by Kuzre is in there for a called strike, and it's now full on Dittman. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gallen, the runner at second for the Gremlins. Dittman pops it up, and that is going to get out of play. And umpire Justin Ski was like, I need some baseballs. And Jesse Beimel gets him one. And then there's ball 4 to Dittman. So Dittman draws the walk.
Number 8, Tyson.
Bring up Tyson Frazier now with runners at first and second. Frazier 2 for 3 has an two RBI double back in the second inning. Ball that Mike Miller, the left fielder, couldn't find. It was fair. It was a called strike. Swing and a miss. Nothing in 2 here. So 0-2 here on Frazier. Misses. The ball's going to snap away from the catcher, Cheadle. Nice read there by the base runners. Gallen to go to third on the wild pitch, and Dittman to follow to second. And now second and third. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Frazier. Called strike 3 on the bender. No runs on a hit, a walk, no errors, and 2 left on base. We go to the 6th, still 6-2 in favor of Karns City over St. Mary's here in the District 9 3A semifinals.
Bimel Transportation is an integral part of the region's oil and gas industry as an industry leader in water trucking. Family is at the core of everything we do. Join our team today. Bimel Transportation is now hiring CDL drivers. Find out more at bimeltrans.com. Bimel Transportation wants to wish the Dutch good luck in today's game.
From all of us at the Karns City Hardball Club, we want to wish the Gremlins the best of luck in today's playoff game. Play hard, stay focused, and make Karns City proud. Let's go, Gremlins!
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg.
Looking to score big on your next vacation? Start with a travel advisor who delivers. Your cruise planner's advisor is your go-to, saving you time, money, and stress, while hooking you up with exclusive deals, upgraded amenities, and early booking discounts. Get in the game with Griggs Travel at griggstravel.com. That's griggstravel.com. John Griggs, Port Allegheny grad, 1,000-point scorer, 3-sport standout, ready to help you plan your dream getaway. Cruises, resorts, hotels, tours, everything's handled, even your own travel app, and easy rate booking if plans change. Top of the 6th, Nadzinski, Joel Bimel, and Kudre for St. Mary's. They trail Karns City 6-2. Strike one here to Nadzinski, who has struck out and walked. One ball and one strike here on Nadzinski. Outside, it's now 2-1 on Nadzinski. Kudos to Cam Kudre, who didn't look like he should have actually escaped the second inning. His manager, Jesse Bimel, stuck with him, and he's put up 3 straight zeros since then to keep his team in this game. And now it's 3 balls and 1 strike on Nadzinski. Wind into 3-1. Way outside, ball 4, 4th walk issued by O'Donnell, and third time he's walked the leadoff batter, and it's bit him last inning when he lacked Mecca leading off. It did not when he walked Bimel, the current batter, Joel Bimel, leading off the second. Good opportunity here for St. Mary's to continue clawing back into this one. Called strike one on Bimel, who's 1 for 2 with a walk, and then he lined out to the shortstop Dittman, who made a really nice play on the ball. Swing and a miss, and he's 0-2 behind is Joe Bimel. Oh-2 delivery. Called. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3. You're down on strikes. Bring up Cam Kudre. Kudre is popped up and struck out. Line drive, base hit down into the left field side. It's going to bounce away temporarily from the left fielder, Frazier, and that'll allow Kudre to go into second with a double as Nadzinski to third, and second and third, and just 1 out for Benny Mecca. And the Dutch continuing to battle here. Base hit by Mecca could get them within 2. Mecca 0 for 1, grounded into a double play, walked and scored a run. O'Donnell's first pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. Donald's 0-1. Inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Time called, and now they're going to want a runner for Kudre out at second base here. They want a courtesy runner for Kudre, and it's going to be Hansloven.
Coming in to run for the pitcher at second, number 6, JJ Hansloven.
So Hansloven going out to run for Kudre. So it'll be Hansloven at second. I'm kind of with Joey Greco here. I'm not sure you can courtesy run for the same guy twice.
No, they use the same guy twice.
So, yeah, they can't use him. They're going to have to go out and use Will Chapman here.
Number 8, Will Chapman will run at second.
I think what happened there was Jesse Beimel thought he had courtesy ran for his pitcher with Hansloven and what it was really his catcher. So that was all that was. So now the confusion has been cleaned up, and Chapman will be the runner at second. So Chapman at second, Nidzinski at third, 1 ball, 1 strike here on Benny Mecca. Joey O'Donnell trying to work his way out of this 1-out jam. There's a chopper. Third baseman's going to come to the plate with it, and he is out at the plate. Out at the plate. Nidzinski doesn't like it, but I was right there. That was a great call there by Justin Skiba. Fantastic, right on top of it. Makes the call. Great risky decision there by Bartow to come home, but it works out. 2 away, and now runners are at the corners. I had about as good of the second best view in the house to Justin Skiba's there, and he was right on top of that call for the out. A 1 delivery here to Himes is on the outside corner. No balls and 2 strikes. Nothing in 2 on Himes. 0-2 popped up, and that'll get out of play over behind the first base dugout, occupied by the St. Mary's Dutch. Remains 0-2. Donald shakes off the sign. Checks the runner at second. Is somehow or other that runner did not go to third on the play that came to the plate. That's bad base running. Will Chapman, you were put in to run the bases. Freshman mistake there by Chapman not being at third. 1-2. Swing and a miss. It's in the dirt, so Slater's going to have to throw down. He does, and the inning is over. So O'Donnell does a nice job of working around the second and third and 1 out. No runs on a hit, a walk, and 2 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is still 6-2, Karns City.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Are you planning for retirement, looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor. Member FINRA, SIP. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddies can do that too. Like Daddies on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
We go to the bottom of inning number 6. Karns City 3 outs away here as we head to the bottom of the 6th. They're the home team, but they're 3 outs away from moving into the District 9 title game in 3A. Called strike to Cole Johnston leading off. 1 for 2. Hit by a pitch and scored a run. He takes that one low, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch fouled out of play, and it's 1-2. Kudre at 95 pitches now, 105 in the playoffs. Remember that. Get an extra 5 pitches in the playoffs. Johnston fouls that out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes remains. It's funny how you get to the playoffs, they give you those 5 extra pitches, like somehow or other that's going to save your arm. They're trying to figure out ways. And basically what it really is about is not so much that 100 pitches or 105 pitches is the magic number. There are managers out there that would let guys throw 300 pitches if they could, and you got to cut that off somewhere. As Johnston pops this up, Nadzinski in foul territory in front of his dugout makes the catch for out number 1. So that's really like when you like, well, how do they know if it's, 100 pitches, 105 pitches? It's not about that. It's about the fact that you have some managers who just wouldn't understand that having a guy throw 200 or 300 pitches was bad for him. And so they had to come up with something. And I guess 100 comes from the fact that for a long time, that's kind of been the standard in Major League Baseball. Is that hits O'Donnell, who tried to jump out of the way. So 4th hit batter by Kudre. I'll bring up first baseman Colton Christie. 2nd time O'Donnell's been hit by a pitch in this game. And Christie drives one into deep left field, and it's a foul ball. Foul ball down the line. He drove it, but it was foul. Strike 1. Again, coming up in about an hour, AC Valley Union against Brookville in the other semifinals. That misses 1 ball and 1 strike. Not sure. I guess they're going to each get 10 minutes on the field warm-up. So still got some time. As there's a ball driven out into right field. Right fielder misplays the ball as Nicholas misplays the ball. Heading into third safely is O'Donnell. Christie will go to second on the air on the right fielder after the base hit to right. So after 1 out, we have a hit by a batter, a single, and an error, and now it's second and third for Xavier Bartow. Bartow 0 for 3 today. Flew out to right, grounded to third, grounded to first. It's at 103 pitches, so this will be pitch number 104, and he hit him. Hit another one. That's 5 hit batters, and the bases are loaded. And now Jesse Baumel's going to, I think, make the change. Yes, he's making the change now, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back here after this pitching change.
A good garbage company is like a good utility player. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For great dependable garbage service in Clarion County, no one does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community. Creating champions is what we do at the garage in Shippenville. A good garbage company is like a good utility player. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For great dependable garbage service in Clarion County, no one does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com.
On their So we're back here, and
changes for St. Mary's, moving from pitching to first base, number 4, Cameron Coudet. Coming into the game to play left field, number 21, Adam Bible. And now pitching, number 17, Joel Bible.
so Joe Beimel will take over on the mound. Joel on the year, 2-1, 21 and a third, 3.61 earned run average.
Came in for 3.
Adam Beimel now out in left field. As Beimel, the lefty, continues his warm-up pitches.
Coming in third to run for the pitcher is number 13, Brody Zittiker.
Brody Zittiker will run at third now for O'Donnell. As at the plate is Fleming with the bases loaded, and he takes ball 1. One 0 is in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Wind in the 1-1. That's high, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a called strike, and it's 1 and 2, excuse me. Or 2 and 2. It's 2 and 2. We'll get the count right. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Fleming. Infield in for St. Mary's, as that's outside, 3 and 2. Nowhere to put Fleming. Payoff pitch, fouled straight back. Remains 3 balls and 2 strikes on Fleming. Has struck out twice and grounded out to first. Joe Beimel's payoff pitch. Called strike 3. 2 away now for Bryce Gallen. Gallen 1 for 3 in this game. Singled in his last at bat. Up high, ball 1. One 0 high and outside, 2-0. Karns City looking for some Rossbacker insurance runs here. 2-0 is high. It's 3-0, and there's nowhere to put Gallen as the sacks are full of gremlins right now. Chubimo has his sign, comes set, delivers the 3-0. In there for a called strike. Gallen thought it was ball 4. He's going to have to go get his bat back. 3-1. Then the ball gets away from Joel Bimo on the throw back by the catcher, Cheeto, but nobody's advancing anywhere. That ball is wow, ball 4. That'll score another run, and it's 7-2, Karns City. Bases loaded walk issued to Gallen. That run will be charged to Kudre. And now top of the order in Camden Slater. Takes low, ball 1. One-0 delivery, swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 in the first, 5 in the second, 1 here in the 6th for Karns City. They have 7. St. Mary's 2 in the 5th. They have 2. District 9 3A. Semifinal baseball game outside. 2 balls and a strike. Here on Slater. Christie's at 3rd. Bartow's at 2nd. Gallen's at 1st. Two-one delivery high and outside, and now it's 3-1. And again, there is no place to put Slater. Joel Bimo set. The lefty delivers the 3-1. Swing and a miss. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So now the merry-go-round will start here as the runners will get a head start on a 3-2 pitch, and the bases loaded with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping off and faking a throw there was Bimo. Steps back on, stares it in, has his sign. There goes the runners. That's a balk. Yep, that's a balk. He balked home a run. Got a little too fancy there, and he balked home a run. Can't do what he just did. Right on top of it there was umpire Justin Skiba. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and the inning comes to an end. But 2 runs score on a hit, an error, a hit batter, a walk, and a balk. And 2 runners left on base. It's 8-2 now. Karns City as we go to the 7th. Gremlins 3 outs away from the district championship game.
A good garbage company is like a good utility player. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For great dependable garbage service in Clarion County, no one does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com. Creating From all of us at the Karns City Hardball Club, we want to wish the Gremlins the best of luck in today's playoff game. Play hard, stay focused, and make Karns City proud. Let's go, Gremlins!
Bimel Transportation is an integral part of the region's oil and gas industry as an industry leader in water trucking. Family is at the core of everything we do. Join our team today. Bimel Transportation is now hiring CDL drivers. Find out more at bimeltrans.com. Bimel Transportation wants to wish the Dutch good luck in today's game.
It'll be Cheeto, Gornati, and Bimel due up for the Dutch. They need 6. Joey O'Donnell trying to put the finishing stamps on this one. Strike one called. Now it's 0-2. Oh, 2 is Chop. Third baseman Bartow. Nice play. Throws it across the diamond. One away here for St. Mary's in the 7th. That'll bring up TJ Granati. First pitch to Granati. Pops it up. Second baseman Fleming has it. Now, Karns City 1 out away from advancing to the championship game. Is Tyson Baumel the last hope for the Dutch? Donald's first pitch in there for a called strike. Wine in the 0-1. Fouled out of play, and now the Dutch are down to their final strike. No balls, 2 strikes here on Tyson Baumel. 8-2 Karns City. They scored 6 runs in the first 2 innings and have basically been on cruise control since. Wine in the 0-2. Line drive. Dutch still alive as Baumel singles into right field. Bring up Mason Nicholas.
Now batting right fielder number 18, Mason Nicholas.
Nicholas. Pop fly. Third baseman Bartow is going to run out of room as it's out of play. Strike one. Again, we'll have a second game in about 45 minutes here. AC Valley Brookville. AC Valley Union versus Brookville. Be on a separate stream on the site. If you're interested in that one, that time called here by Nicholas. Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Check of the runner at first. O'Donnell comes home. Ground ball past the third baseman. Bartow down into the corner. It's going to get away from the left fielder. Frazier off the bounce. And on that double coming home to score is Baumel, and it's 8-3. The Dutch aren't going away without a fight. RBI double for Nicholas. Bring up Louis Nidzinski. We'll do our player of the game interview off the air, folks, just so you're aware tonight. With the playoffs, a little easier to do things that way. One nothing here on Nidzinski. Outside, and it's 2-0 on Nidzinski. So Donald up to now, I think 103 pitches. He's going to have to get Nidzinski, or he's not going to get the complete game here. There's a called strike. Looked like after he got the first 2 outs of this inning, it wasn't going to be an issue, but then Baumel singles and Nicholas doubles home Baumel. Now it's 2-1 here on Nidzinski. Now it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Nidzinski. Donald takes a deep breath, waves off his sign, checks the runner, now has what he wants. 2-2 delivery. Little looper out into left field. That's sinking fast, and it's going to sink in front of the right fielder, Gallen. So now it's first and third. Is 3 consecutive hits with 2 outs here against O'Donnell. Does that look like Gallen might have thought about coming in, but doesn't, and now we're going to have a pitching change. So as we go to this pitching change, we will step aside here on the YDL Sports Network. 2 outs in the top of the 7th, 8-3 Karns City. St. Mary's has a run in and 2 on. And we'll be right back.
Well, howdy there, rodeo fans. The 2026 North Washington Rodeo is siding up August 18th through the 22nd with a big old kickoff party on the 17th. Grab your boots and hats for bronco riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and plenty of heart-pounding action. Gates at 6, show at 8, social hall serving up supper from 4 to 7. Missed dinner? No worries. We've got concessions rolling all night long on Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. Online at northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. Rain or shine, partner, this rodeo riding on. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Bimel Transportation is an integral part of the region's oil and gas industry as an industry leader in water trucking. Family is at the core of everything we do. Join our team today. Bimel Transportation is now hiring CDL drivers. Find out more at bimeltrans.com. Bimel Transportation wants to wish the Dutch good luck in today's game.
So Colton Christie comes on to try to close this one out. Christie on the year, 2-1, 27 1/3, 2.56 earned run average, 28 hits, 9 walks, 36 strikeouts for the lefty. Brock Dittman now playing second base. First pitch here to fellow lefty Joe Bimel is outside, ball 1. Christie throws over, back in safely. New first baseman is Brody Zedeker. O'Donnell goes out to play shortstop. That's high. Now it's 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes on Joel Bimel. Not a safe situation here with the score 8-3. It's in there for a called strike, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Joel Bimel. St. Mary's back down to its last strike. Here's Christie's pitch. It's up high and it's full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Nedzinski will get a head start at first. Kudre would be next if Bimel reaches. Lefty Christie comes set. Throw over to first. Nedzinski back in safely. Not even sure why they're holding the runner on at first base here. They're up 8-3. Why would you give up such a big hole over there on that side of the infield in an 8-3 game? Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, and that'll do it. Karns City advances to the District 9 3A championship game where they'll take on either AC Valley Union or Brookville on Wednesday at 4 o'clock at Showers Field here in DuBois. 3 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors for St. Mary's, 8 runs, 7 hits, an error for Karns City. 8-3, Karns City with the victory. We'll be right back here to wrap this one up after these messages.
Bimel Transportation is an integral part of the region's oil and gas industry as an industry leader in water trucking. Family is at the core of everything we do. Join our team today. Bimel Transportation is now hiring CDL drivers. Find out more at bimeltrans.com. Bimel.
From all of us at the Karns City Hardball Club, we want to wish the Gremlins the best of luck in today's playoff game. Play hard, stay focused, and make Karns City proud. Let's go, Gremlins! Well, howdy there, rodeo fans. The 2026 North Washington Rodeo is sounding up August 18th through the 22nd with a big old kickoff party on the 17th. Grab your boots and hats for bronco riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and plenty of heart-pounding action. Gates at 6, show at 8, social hall serving up supper from 4 to 7. Missed dinner? No worries. We've got concessions rolling all night long on Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. Online at northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. Rain or shine, partner, this rodeo riding on. Back here, I think we've got any. We're back here at Stern Field. Final score 8-3 in favor of Karns City. Our player of the game will be Tyson Frazier of the Karns City Gremlins. He will receive a t-shirt from the Allegheny Grill. That'll do it for this one here. Final score, Karns City 8 and St. Mary's 1.